The last decade or so has seen a real explosion of interest in people looking at the effect of what we hear on what we taste. Kind of surprising to begin with, because I think I taste stuff in my mouth and I wouldn't have thought that the music playing in the background would influence me, and yet it does. And it can do so in lots of different ways. It can be everything from very loud noise in an aeroplane, say, or in a very loud bar or restaurant. That will suppress your ability to taste sweet and salt. But at the same time, research done in kind of the aircraft environments suggests that loud airplane noise can actually enhance your ability to taste umami. Umami being the fifth taste of sort of mushrooms and tomatoes, parmesan cheese, and so on. Beyond that, beyond the level of sound, the kind of music that's playing also affects what we taste. And it may even affect how the chefs in the kitchen are actually seasoning the dishes as well. So if we think about, say, Italian food, people will probably rate it as more authentically Italian, your pizza and your pasta, if you're playing a bit of Pavarotti in the background, a bit of opera. Whereas this sort of French accordion music will not only make you more likely to order something French, but it will also probably bring out the authentically French taste or flavours, whatever they are. And beyond that, there's just a real interest in this kind of synesthetic matching of sound and taste. By which I mean it's kind of these surprising connections between taste, bitter, sweet, salty, sour, and umami, and the sounds we hear. And the easiest way to demonstrate that is to think about something very sweet. Let's say a milk chocolate or something, or some sort of candy or confectionery, a very sweet taste. If you think about it, would you match that with a higher pitched sound or a lower pitched sound? Most people will say sweet taste, that seems to go with high pitch. Whereas if I ask you to imagine something very bitter, like dark chocolate or unsweetened black coffee, then people say no, that seems to go much more with a low note. People will match more harmonious beats with sweet tastes, and sort of discordancy will go with sour tastes. And so you can actually sort of build up a whole musical menus to match particular tastes and flavours and mouth sensations like carbonation or hot or cold or spicy or not. And then we find that when we test people in the lab or in the restaurant setting, say with Chef Joseph Youssef in London or other chefs in the States, that when we play the sweet music, we can't magic a sweet taste out of nowhere, but what we can do is draw your attention to something in what you're tasting. If we play sweet music, what you taste will taste a bit sweeter. If we play bitter music, what you taste will taste a little more bitter instead. And this is a really exciting area, both the sort of creativity between the culinary arts and musical arts, but also from the scientist's perspective, trying to measure the impact of one on the other and trying to figure out why on earth this occurs in the first place.